Guys, good evening. Welcome to the channel. My name is Niladri Mukherjee, and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice here in Guelph, Ontario. So the reason for me to come live for this evening in a little bit urgent way is because the government of Canada, Minister Fraser, the Minister for Immigration, has launched a new program only for Ukrainians that are fleeing war. This is an announcement that came into play as latest as like 2 hours back. It is obviously meant for only Ukrainians that are obviously fleeing war, that are trying to leave the country and that are trying to come to Canada or to any other country. And obviously, Canada is welcoming them. And the government is prepared to welcome an unlimited number of Ukrainians. I repeat, it's an unlimited number of Ukrainians as a part of this special program. This program is called Canada Ukrainian Emergency Travel Authorization Program. And as a part of the program, an unlimited number of Ukrainians are now allowed to come to Canada and are basically allowed to come here as a student, as a worker, as a visitor, and they can stay here for a maximum period of up to 2 years. It's a very long time for anybody to ensure they're able to build up their life in Canada. And as I've said, the government has not kept any cap on the number of applicants that they're planning to receive. Another important part of this program is that whosoever want to come to Canada will be exempted from most of these visa related requirements, right? So all these temporary residents who are willing to come to Canada do not really have to abide by Section 179 or Section 216 of the IRPR. They're basically, the government is freely welcoming them, provided that they do not have any criminal background and they have to do their biometric as well. And to facilitate the smooth functioning of the process, the government is sort of engaging with some local authorities to get their biometrics done in a couple of locations. I think Poland, I think Romania, and I think Vienna, and one or two of these locations are still being finalized and will be announced very shortly. This program is coming into play in the period of coming into play, I think, in a span of next 2 weeks. So this 2 weeks will be an important time for us to see what kind of program it is all about. For now, this is a major announcement, and I'm sure this is going to help a lot of Ukrainians that are fleeing war, because the situation there is extremely precarious. We as a civilized nation, we must help them. And I am very, very honored to announce this, that the government of Canada is welcoming immigrants. It's like welcoming refugees, from Ukraine, and trying to help as much as possible. An important point that you should all note here is that the government has also waived any visa related costs from you guys. So you do not have to pay for the biometric. You do not have to pay for the government processing fee. So this is essentially a free visa program. Obviously, you have to pay for your flight ticket. Really not sure at this point whether the government is going to arrange for the flights and all. That is an announcement that is going to happen. It's not yet been announced, but no cost for you guys, provided you do not have a criminal history and provided you're able to do your biometric. As I've said, for the biometric, the government is facilitated is going to facilitate the biometric arrangement in a couple of locations near to you. So all those, obviously, the detailed announcement will be happening very, very soon. The program is going to be live in the next 2 weeks time. So these 2 weeks are very crucial for you if you are, obviously willing to come to Canada, if you're willing to leave everything and are willing to come to Canada for a maximum period of 2 years. It is going to be a very interesting program for all of you that you should be aware of. Obviously, the more announcement will be coming. I will be making more and more videos on this topic for you to be aware of. All the nitty-gritties of this program. And obviously, if you need professional assistance, you can obviously drop me a line, contact@nuvonation.ca. Shall be glad to connect. And on this note, I think I should also highlight the one that I've already mentioned in my previous video, is that in the next 2 weeks time, we will also see a spike in processing time for all the other visa applications. So for example, if you have applied for a study visa from India, or if you have applied for for example, a visit visa for Pakistan, or any other country, any such visa category, I would imagine the processing time is going to go up, and would probably go up significantly, as I've mentioned in my previous video, because this is a priority from the government. This is a humanitarian crisis. I haven't seen where the government is announcing to welcome unlimited number of like unlimited number of Ukrainians. That the term unlimited number is actually quite significant, because when what we have seen in the time of Afghanistan crisis is that the government said that they're going to settle 40,000 Afghan refugees over a period of 3 years. So 2022, 2023, and 2024. And so far, the government has only settled, I think, around 7,500 to 8,000 refugees from Afghanistan. Whereas in case of Ukraine, the government is saying unlimited number of refugees would be welcome. And whatever news that we are reading and whatever news articles that we're going through is that there is over 1 million people that are trying to flee Ukraine. The situation there is very, very precarious. And as I've said already, and I will repeat it one more time, I am honored that I'm living in this country, and I'm also glad that the government of Canada is welcoming people who desperately need help. If you need professional assistance, let me know. I'll be very glad to help you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.